Okay, this is assignment 2, video 2, how to insert the AutoCAD points and convert them to Civil 3D Cogo points. So the first step is to, well, right now we're starting off with the prop lines already drawn, the dimensions and bearings written in, and then the next step is to insert the points. But before doing that, I'm just going to simply turn off the dimensions and the bearings to make it a little bit less cluttered. Okay, so in order to insert the points, it's all you have to do is go up to the Insert tab right here and insert a block. Go to Browse, find the file that was provided on eLearn, go to Open, and in this part right here, make sure that the insertion point is 000 and that you're exploding it as it's being brought in. Everything else should stay the same. Clicking on OK. If you've drawn the prop line correctly, the point should come up in the correct location. Right now they're just right now they're just AutoCAD points, and we want to convert them to Civil 3D Cogo points. To do that, we go up to the Home tab right here, go over to Points, clicking on this to open up the pull-down menu, go down to Convert AutoCAD Points. Clicking on this, AutoCAD will ask us to select the objects. We simply select everything and then hit Enter. When we hit Enter, an X will appear, a yellow X will appear, and then at the command prompt, AutoCAD is asking us for a point description. I didn't specify one, so you can simply hit Enter at this point. When you do this, another yellow X will appear, and AutoCAD will ask you the same thing. At this stage right here, you can simply keep hitting Enter, and if you want, hold your finger on the button, on the Enter button, while AutoCAD converts the CAD points to Cogo points. When it is done, the yellow X's will disappear and the red X's will appear. These right here are Cogo points, and to verify this, you can just hover over one of them. And when I hover over one of them, you can see that this is point number 317. You can see that it gives also the easting, northing, and the elevation. So once this is done, the next step is to create a point group. To do that, we go up to Point Groups, right-click on this, and click on New. At this stage right here, we want to, under the Information tab, under Name, we want to change it to the name that was specified, and I believe that's Existing Topo Elevation. Now that we've created this, we have to tell AutoCAD which points to include in this group. This would encompass all the points that we just inserted. In order to determine the number, we click on All Points, go to your point list, and you see that it's from 1 down to the very bottom, 357. So we go back to point groups, we uncheck this, because what we want to do is just include the numbers 1 to 357. So go to the Include tab, click on this box, check mark it, and type in 1 to 357. Then we'll apply that. We'll go back to the information. And the next step is to change our point style. We'll start with the basic. We'll go to this pull-down menu right here and go to Copy Current Selection. When this happens, it opens up our point style box, and we want to switch this one right away to EX Topo Point. So this is a new point style. The marker I believe stays the same. This one here changes to 0.5 though. And we click on Apply. And we have to go to Display and change the layers on which the marker and the label go on. So clicking on this right on the layer name itself, we have to go up and find the layers that we created previously. So Existing Topo Point for the marker, and Existing Topo Label for this one right here. Then we can simply apply, and click on OK. So now this is the point style that we've applied to all the points within the existing topo elevation point group. The next thing we have to do is change the point label style. To do that, what we'll do first is start with elevation only. Go up to this and say copy current selection. Go to the information tab and type in EX topo ELEV, or not elevation, so existing topo label. We'll go to the general tab here and we change the layer on which it goes on from vnode text to the one that we created, existing topo label. Click on OK. Should change in the preview. Then we go to our layout, and this right here, our text height should change to 1.5. Rotation angle should be 315. If we click on apply and then we click on OK, now these two are changed, so the label style now calls for all the points within the existing topo elevation point group to use this label style. So we click on apply and OK, and you can see that it has changed the points that we just brought in. So this concludes this portion. Next video will show how to create a surface and then create grid elevations and spot elevations.